Katie, where are you, honey? Katie. Honey, what are you doing up? Tomorrow's a school day.
I know. I just couldn't sleep, and Elvis needed to go out.
Elvis is old enough to get through the night.
I know. I just don't want him feeling like a prisoner here. Promise me one day this place will be magically done. No more painters, no more plaster guys, no more plumbers with beer guts sitting on our porch at 7 a.m.
It's a work in progress, honey.
Mom, it's been this way since I was born.
Go to bed. And keep that window shut, okay? Good night, honey.
Good night.
Morning, Mr. Darby.
Darn kids, they got no respect for anything anymore.
Probably copying those hoaxers over in England.
Yeah, but that ain't the half of it, Marcus. I mean, what were my best horses doing downtown?
Well, that's what we're here to find out. See anybody strange last night? Hear anything?
No, there was a power failure about 2 a.m. When I woke up, the horses were gone and that field over there was smoking.
Hey, that's steady, fella. Steady.
Whoa.
Steady now.
Whoa, easy, boy. Easy. Whoa, boy. Whoa, easy now. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Hey. Do you see this? He's bleeding here.
Never saw that before.
Looks like somebody tried to tag him.
I really need the plastering done by Friday, okay? Come on, Katie, you're gonna be late for school. Oh, hi. Morticia Adams look-alike day?
Mother, please.
What's all that?
I'm donating them to the shelter downtown.
Oh, that's a lovely idea. But didn't you... Hey, come here. Didn't you want that blue parka for your birthday?
I did, but I've decided to explore the absence of color.
Ah. By the way, as long as we're on the subject of color, what color helmet do you wear when you're on the back of Matt's motorcycle? If I ever catch you on that thing, you're grounded for the rest of your life. Got it?
Yo.
Now then, boys and girls, we're nearly finished. Right, last question. Copernicus advanced the 15th century theory that the universe does not revolve around the Earth. Discuss the social and political fallout. Was he branded a heretic or hailed as a visionary? 500 words or less.
Get loaded, Katie, with the two hands. Go on. Look at Katie. Just up at 12 o'clock.
What's wrong?
You have done nothing but make a mockery of this classroom, Miss English. Science is serious business.
I wasn't mocking anything.
That's it. This exam is cancelled.
I just thought some of the seniors might be responsible with homecoming a few days away. I know how these Pranks can get out of hand.
Oh, this class has been the worst, Sheriff. Oh, speaking of pranks, Miss English, back so soon? What is it this time?
Doodling during class. Punishable by death, so I'm told. Marcus.
Katie girl, I don't think your mom's gonna be too happy about this.
She's getting used to it. What?
I have been down to the school 6 times since the semester began. Maybe if you went down.
Judith, I'm swamped.
Look, Brian, joint custody means joint responsibilities.
Listen, I can't believe that she'd vandalize someone's property. Luckily, Marcus is running my PR staff. He'll just have to engineer some damage control.
Damage control? She's your daughter, for God's sake.
You know what I mean. Meet me halfway on this, okay?
There is no halfway, Brian. Last month she was suspended for ditching, and then there was that shoplifting incident.
I can't believe she was involved in that.
Look, I gotta go to the West Coast for a few days. What if something happens again?
Listen, you're so busy playing mother, confidant, best friend, you've forgotten what's going on. She's growing up. You've got a letter.
You overindulge her, and then you leave the disciplining to me.
I have a fundraising dinner tonight. Can we talk about this tomorrow?
Bedroom. I'm moving everything into the basement.
Honey, the basement doesn't have any windows. How are you gonna sneak out at night?
You think you know me so well.
Actually, I don't. And that's a frightening prospect for a parent. Look, you've only got Mrs. Hartwick for 1 semester. Why don't you just humor the woman? I had her for a whole senior year.
Well, why can't she retire or die or something?
Hey.
Well, she's been there since the beginning of time.
I remember one time she cut Marcus and I passing notes. I thought she was gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, Mom, you lived in such a dangerous age. What was it like being on the cutting edge and all?
Listen, honey, you've got to start taking responsibility. That's why I'm grounding you for 2 weeks.
I didn't do anything. Matt said it was the seniors over at St. Margaret's. You know how repressed those private school kids are.
You better run. See you after school.
Bye.
Four lattes, extra froth, 2 minutes of coffee, and your decaf mocha.
Hey, since when did you start drinking decaf?
Since I stopped working the late shift.
Brian says you're doing great things for the campaign.
Well, he's been good to the department.
Dear Brian, he knows the price of everything and the value of nothing.
Katie certainly is growing up fast.
Yeah, a little too fast if you ask me.
Come on. Adolescence isn't an easy time for anyone. Besides, I don't think she's involved in this business. You know how kids, they cover for one another?
No, it seems like about every 20 years some crazy fad comes, you know, streaking, hazing. Then, all of a sudden, life just returns to normal.
Remember when we were kids? Everyone's pet kept disappearing.
Oh, I didn't believe it at first. Until your father, the chickens he was raising, they started to disappear. Vanished. Not a sign of a struggle. And those cages were still locked. No, Marcus, come on, it's on the house.
Well, thanks, Faye. You gotta run.
Bye, Marcus.
lunch soon?
I'll call you.
Okay.
Not a word, Mother. He is such a sweet boy.
I know.
But you've always wanted fireworks, haven't you?
Right, and I have the burn marks to prove it.
If you would spend less time obsessing about your daughter.
Mother, you will check on Katie when I'm in San Francisco, right?
You haven't been getting much sleep, have you?
Yeah, I'm having nightmares again. I'm so worried about Katie, Mom.
Oh, relax, honey. Nothing horrible's going to happen.
You trust the world. I struggle with that.
I know. And that's what makes me love you all the more. Ciao.
You know, this is nothing to fool with, Judith. You're gonna have to make a point of getting in here a little bit more often than once in a blue moon.
No offense, but I hate it here.
Yeah, I know, you're not alone. Here, put these on. They'll help. Okay?
What happened?
It's okay, you're fine. Just relax.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. We call it white knuckle syndrome. I noticed how pale you were when you came in.
I haven't been sleeping.
It has nothing to do with insomnia, Judith. Now, I have an associate, Dr. Dillard.
No more Dennis.
No. She's a hypnotherapist. I refer patients all the time.
I'll think about it.
Oh, okay. You think about it too long and I'm going to be pulling those teeth instead of just looking after them.
All right.
All right.
Listen, I left some numbers on the refrigerator and Grandma's gonna check
Mom,
in, okay?
it's not like you're going to China.
Well, we don't have any plans for this weekend, my darling, because remember, you're grounded.
You do not have to remind me 10,000 times, okay? I'm not going to go anywhere. It's going to be a quiet, peaceful weekend.
Hey, party has to
Guys, slow down. There's a zillion more in the kitchen. Matt is all over me about staying the night. What do you think? I think you're crazy. Be careful. I hate these things. I'm totally blind without them. Too bad you can't wear contacts.
Come on. Some of the guys just got here. I'll meet you.
Taking into account all the technological advancements in the field, computer-generated telepresence illustrations will soon become a way of life. Our ability to communicate with our clients, as well as other illustrators, via computer,
Mommy, wake up, Mommy. Mommy, wake up. Daddy.
right. He's a total Neanderthal when he's around his friends. Hello? Hello? Somebody's best friend has been trying to tell her that for the last 2 months. People, the party is officially over. Go home. Matt, my mother's gonna kill me.
Oh, don't sweat it. Come on. We'll clean up tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, come on. Katie?
Matt? Is that you? Matt, come on, you're starting to scare me. It's okay. Elvis, it's okay. Elvis, it's okay. It's okay. Elvis! Elvis, come back! Elvis? Matt? Allison? Where the hell have you been? I just took out the trash, then Elvis ran away. What's wrong with your clothes? Where's your jacket? Where is everyone? They left. Katie, you've been gone for 3 hours. What happened to you? I don't know.
Right after you left, the lights started flickering like everything was shorting out, and people started freaking out and took off.
What about Matt?
He figured you were pissed at him. I asked him to stay, but he split too. Did you get stoned or something?
No. Ow! It's really sore here. I don't remember doing this.
Maybe you cut yourself when you were taking out the trash.
No, I didn't cut myself.
What else could it be? Maybe we should call your grandmother.
No, it's okay.
What about a doctor?
No! Look, we gotta clean the place up, okay? We gotta make it look just how it used to. My mother was gonna be home this afternoon, and you never know anything happened, okay? I can do this. I can do this.
I've never seen anything like it. It's beautiful.
And I have no idea what happened in between. I don't know if I passed out, if someone followed me out there.
Darling, you have been coming here ever since you were a little girl in the mornings. The best morning helper I've ever had. And Katie, we've always talked honestly about everything. And I do mean everything.
I'm telling you the whole story, Grandma.
Has this ever happened before?
I've lost track of time, but never like this.
Are you doing drugs?
No,
Are you pregnant?
of course not. Matt and I haven't even had sex yet.
Darling, you have got to see a doctor.
No, I hate those creeps. They're always poking at you, no way.
This could be serious. Promise me you'll talk to your mother.
Mom would never understand.
I didn't raise her not to understand. Promise me you'll talk to her. Come here. Give me a hug. Katie, I'm very glad to see you have not given away this, along with all your other worldly possessions.
No way, Graham. It's been in the family forever. Maybe someday if I have kids, I'll pass it on too. Truth beyond fear. Whatever that means.
I'm here for you, sweetheart. I'm always here for you.
Katie? Is that you, honey? Forget your key, sweetie?
Marcus, to what do I owe this pleasure?
It's business, Judith.
What's happened now?
We had reports that there was quite a party at your house last night. About the same time, some more of those odd marks showed up at a ranch just over the hill from you.
Does Brian know?
He was in conference. I couldn't let it wait.
We used to be your average quiet family. We'd go to work, go to school, pay our bills. Katie and I used to be best friends. Now I can't even seem to talk to her.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Kids are complicated. Judith, I'm gonna need Katie to cooperate with the list of the kids that were here. I can take her down to the station.
No, I'll handle it, Marcus.
Could you? What? I was only gone one night,
Oh,
Katie.
save the hysterics, Mother. We've done this.
Don't talk to me like that.
Perpetual change of life.
It's enough.
I'm gonna need a list of all the names of the people you invited to our house last night, Katie.
Well, you know what? I can't give you their names because I don't know half of them, Mother. How do you like that? You had a house full of strangers last night.
strangers in your perfectly organized, perfectly, endlessly renovated, obsessive-compulsive house. You know, sometimes I think the only thing that doesn't belong there is me.
Get in the car.
Oh, go to hell! You go to hell!
You know, your mom's car needs an alignment. If she liked me a little better, I'd offer to do it for free. You want to talk about it?
Wonder if they ran out of gas.
They look lost.
Need a hand?
You're fine. Thanks anyway. Hi, Mom. Have you seen Katie?
Not since morning.
Has she called?
No. Judith, calm down. Now, what is wrong?
Well, I just can't tolerate this behavior anymore.
Go easy on her, Judith. I've never seen her like this. Did she tell you about what happened at the party last night?
Yeah, wait till Brian hears about that.
Listen to me. Something is going on with Katie. Mom? Judith?
Mom!
Santa?
We're perfect parents.
They'd be young enough to remember what it's like to be cool.
Yeah, but not so young they'd want to borrow your clothes.
They'd be filthy rich. Give us huge allowances.
For which we'd have to do nothing.
Be totally quiet, almost mute. Never speaking above a whisper, except tell us what great kids we are.
Man, what's with the brights?
I get it. They want to drag.
Matt, let him pass.
If we had my bike, we'd leave them in dust.
Matt, what are you doing?
You don't think we're a couple of weenies, do you?
What the hell? What's going on? What's going on? Matt! What's happening? Matt! Matt, what's wrong? Matt! What's going on? Matt! Matt! No! 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 No, let me go. Let me go. No, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Yeah, thanks. How they doing?
Nothing yet. Matt's parents are on their way over.
Just so you know, standard procedure, we're gonna have to run the blood alcohol tests.
Great. It's just what I need.
Is she all right?
Contusions, the marks on her arm look to be minor, but I want to run some tests.
Just for what?
Could be nothing, I don't know yet. But let's not go jumping to conclusions.
I want to see her. It's a miracle they both survived. I hope they weren't drinking.
Matt's blood alcohol was 0. Drinking had nothing to do with this. We found them both. Practically 30 feet from the impact.
Matt didn't have a scratch on him.
I know, it's strange. They were practically tucked in by the side of the road, safe and sound, yet neither one of them claims to remember a thing.
Well, maybe the driver of the other car could tell us something.
Oh, there was no other car, Judith. Somebody's not telling the whole story.
Well, her MRI looks clean. There's some organic matter in the area behind the ear, but it doesn't warrant a biopsy. Katie hasn't had any transfusions lately.
No, of course not.
Why?
Her levels of hemoglobin and gamma globulin are wildly elevated.
She's always been so healthy. I mean, you know, in 17 years, you've never treated for even a childhood disease. Think about it. She's never had measles, mumps, chickenpox.
Her only real problem has been with her eyesight.
Okay, so relax, please. This is good news. If more of the population had an immune system like Katie, I'd be out of a job. Just the same, I'd like to keep an eye on her.
Okay. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you.
So am I gonna die or what?
Problem is, you're too damn healthy.
Did they say when I can go back to school?
Well,
Whenever
not right
you
away.
want. I want her on her feet as soon as possible.
No way.
Okay. What are you trying to protect her from?
Brian, please don't use that tone of voice with me.
I'm not using any tone of voice with you. Even the doctor says she's astonishingly healthy. Now, you think you know better than everyone else?
Look, why don't you just run your campaign and I'll run my life, okay?
Fine. Yeah, I can see this conversation's going nowhere real fast.
Got that right.
Why are you being so quiet?
Do you realize how serious that accident was? I saw the car. You and Matt came within a fraction of... Here. I found this melted into the front seat.
The locket's missing.
That's right, you tell your grandmother. She'll be heartbroken.
Okay. Don't you think I feel bad enough?
Kate, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. Katie. What really happened?
We just go inside, please.
No, we can't. We can't just pretend like nothing happened.
I told you, I don't remember.
You don't remember? You don't want to remember.
There was a lot of light. It was coming from everywhere. Blinding. From the headlights, I guess. I started screaming at Matt, but he didn't answer me. It was like he was paralyzed. And then, all of a sudden, I started getting sleepy.
You're doing fine, go on.
That's it, there's nothing more. I blacked out. Okay?
Inside. Haven't you caused his family enough problems already? You stay away from her.
I love your daughter.
So do I.
Everyone, take your seats. You can chat to our celebrities later. We're all very glad to see Matt and Katie back in such good health. Now, according to my schedule, Katie was to give a lecture on relativity. However, due to circumstances...
Mrs. Hartwick, I'm ready to go.
Very well.
Einstein's theory of relativity, as interpreted by Katie English. Question, who's moving? You are. Wrong. From my point of view, you're all whizzing past and I'm standing still. That's what relativity is all about. It's the idea of understanding other points of view. I mean, how do we know ours is always right? Why shouldn't we accept ideas that go beyond the limits of human comprehension? Copernicus and Einstein stunned the world with their theories. And who knows what bombshells our generation has in store for it.
Yeah, right, like what?
According to the theory of relativity, as I reach the speed of light, my watch slows down while yours keeps regular time. That means the light we're sending out of this world, by the time it reaches some distant galaxy, could be the light of a dead solar system.
What do you mean dead, Katie?
By the year 2000, we'll have destroyed 20% of the plants and animals on Earth, all in the name of progress. Famine, drought, plague, killer viruses escaping from the rainforest. The planet is shuddering, people, crying out in agony, weeping at the stupidity of what we've done. And someday it may shrug us off completely, rid itself of a parasite we call humanity. And it just may happen with a great convulsion, ending with a colossal bang. The end of civilization as you know it.
Katie's mom, you home? You still at Allison's? Honey, if you're home, pick up the phone. Okay, I'm gonna be a little late, all right? I picked up some of that pasta sauce you like. Those have been ages since we made...
Do you know how long I have wanted to get these boxes out of my basement?
Thanks, Mom. You sure there isn't anything else you remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those old Christmas tree lights nearly burned the house down.
Yeah, and you thought I was playing with the Christmas tree.
Daddy and I found you screaming. You were saying some crazy things.
That was about the time I started sleepwalking.
Yeah. Do you know how many times we find you wandering in the middle of the night?
Yeah, and then Dad put all those child-proof locks on the doors and windows.
Mm-hmm. That is the first time you began to show some real talent. Before that, you could barely draw a stick figure.
Can I keep this, Mom?
Of course, it's yours. I'll look for some more.
Hey, honey, you still awake? I got something to show you. Katie, you all right? Katie? Katie, unlock the door.
Look, she's probably just with her friends. Remember that camping trip last year? She took off. She didn't notify us. Remember how worried we were?
She would never go anywhere without her glasses, Brian. You know that.
I checked in again with Matt's folks. He never showed up. He went out after dinner, and he never came back. So it's possible they're somewhere together.
I told him to stay away from her.
Calm down. At least we know she was safe.
We've got APBs out, and the state police have been notified. It's just a matter of time.
She would never just run away like this.
She's a teenager.
What about that burned tree?
It was a pretty severe storm last night. Maybe it was lightning.
What's with you guys? She could be dead somewhere, and you're just making excuses.
Please! Put up, hands in the air, hands in the air! Freeze! Freeze, buddy! Around the back! Down, down! Bring it on, come on!
What are you guys doing? We should play cards.
Oh, easy. I didn't do anything.
Against the wall! Now!
Yeah. Okay, listen. They found Matt playing poker with his buddies.
I can't stand this anymore, sitting around doing nothing.
Marcus is doing everything he can.
We gotta find her.
okay, honey? How'd you get here?
I don't know.
Got a call from these guys over here. They just happened to be in the area. It's practically a miracle they found it.
You've been watching her, haven't you? What do you want with her?
Katie was wandering around like she was in shock. She needed water.
Judith, these guys did us a favor.
You stay away from my daughter. I'll get a restraining order to make sure that you do. Do you understand?
Take it easy, honey.
We were just trying to help.
Why are they giving me potassium?
Oh, it's for your dehydration, honey. How'd you know it was potassium? Honey, you're not wearing your glasses. So what about her eyesight?
20/20, probably temporary. She may have hit her head. I'm more concerned about what's causing these blackouts.
Blackouts?
Sometimes in certain forms of hysteria that... Look, it's time to consider a full psychiatric evaluation. Katie's problems may not be completely physical.
It's just that sometimes I can't help thinking this never would have happened if she were living with me.
Brian, if you want Katie, you're going to have to fight me for her.
I don't want to fight you for her. But if we wind up in court, how do you think these shenanigans are going to look?
Shenanigans? Is that what you think this is? She's in trouble, Brian.
Realize that. I'm concerned about her, too.
I have an odd way of showing it. What are you doing?
I don't like the light.
Honey, it's 2 a.m. Hey. It's 2 a.m. You need some rest.
No, I don't need sleep.
Look, wait. Put that down. Put that down. Come on, look. I want to show you something. Look at this. See, I did this when I was about 6 years old. Wide open windows, just like yours were. And this great shaft of light.
So?
Does it remind you of anything?
Yes. Of how frustrating it is to live here. I'm either being interrogated by the police, screamed at by you, or being stuck full of needles by doctors. Now, who in their right mind would choose to live like this? You tell me.
Katie.
You're suffocating me.
Put your room back together.
I'm sorry I'm late, Mrs. E.
It's all right.
How's she doing?
She hasn't slept in 2 days now. Maybe you can talk to her.
Well, you should get out for a while. You know, it would do you some good.
No, I'll only be gone an hour. I just didn't want to cancel this doctor's appointment.
Well, just think of me as the babysitter. Kate? 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 Hey.
Go away.
on, Katie. It's just getting weird.
Go away.
I know my dentist told you what happened, but there's something more important I'd like to talk about today.
Go right ahead.
I've been having nightmares. Only now I'm having them when I'm awake.
Is that what happened at the dentist's office? Judith, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Dreams are just the subconscious's way of reshuffling our daily reality. So, why don't we start out with the dental anxiety that triggered this latest dream and move on from there?
Okay.
Your arms are weightless. You're drifting. I want you to count with me, Judith. 4, 3, 2, that's it. And 1. Good. All right, Judith. Can you tell me about your very first visit to the dentist? How old are you?
6. I have a toothache. My mom says it's too much ice cream.
That's easy to fix. Why don't we go visit him? All right. We're walking up towards the building. Tell me what you see, Judith.
Red bricks and big windows. Oh, and there's lots of candy canes in the windows.
So it's Christmas time.
We have a big tree at home with lots of lights.
All right, Judith. Why don't we go inside and see the dentist? It's all right, Judith. I'm gonna go in with you. Judith, what's wrong? What is it?
I'm flying. You're gonna fall. I'm getting dizzy. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Where are you now? Inside? That's right, you're inside the dentist office, Judith. Tell me what you see. Inside their ship.
They're all around me. They're watching me.
Who, Judith?
I can't make out their faces very well, but they're ugly.
No, please don't hurt me. No, please don't hurt me. Relax, they keep telling me. But their mouths don't move, they just think, and it's inside my head. They're putting something under my skin so they can always find me. Get it out! Get it out! Judith, I want it out! Judith, get it out! Judith, I want it out! Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over, Judith. Are you all... Are you all right? You're in a safe place now. Judith, wait. I want you to listen to me, please. There is a possibility that you were traumatized as a child by someone you loved and trusted, and that these memories have been repressed by your subconscious. These dreams may be symbols just masking all of that pain.
No, that's not true. I always had an overactive imagination as a child. I was always making up stories.
Judith, these are not stories. Something did happen to you, and I'm afraid it isn't over yet. Do you think Katie's getting any better?
No, I don't, Mom. And I'm really tired. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Look, I found these. You drew them when you were about 6 years old. I'd almost forgotten about them. I'll leave them with you, okay? I've got to go.
Oh, my God.
You were such a creative child. Obviously, you were trying to tell us something.
It really did happen. Now they're trying to get Katie.
Darling, have you seen a doctor?
Yeah, Mom, I saw a doctor. It didn't help.
Well, why don't you take some time off, figure it all out. Katie could stay with me.
I'm not gonna let them get Katie.
Good night, darling.
Good night, Mom. Thanks. Tell me what's happening now.
They've come back again. They're taking me up.
Calm down, Judith. Calm down.
Oh, God, no.
What? What are they doing now?
Please.
What's happening?
Don't hurt my baby.
Katie's with you?
I'm 3 months pregnant. They want to change my baby.
Judith, Katie's safe.
Their hands are so cold. They're touching me all over.
Judith, I want you to focus on your breathings. You are watching this from a distance. No one can harm you. Tell me, what is it they want?
They don't understand our emotions. They don't realize how much they're hurting me. Oh, please, somebody help me. They're putting something of themselves in my baby. I will remember this. You can't make me forget this. You cannot have my baby. No. No.
3, 4, 5. Wake up. Sit back and breathe, Judith. Sit back and breathe. That's it.
God. What have they done to her?
Judith, this has been very traumatic. There's someone I want you to meet. He's a friend, a doctor. He teaches at the university. He worked for NASA a few years back.
I don't want anybody to know.
Judith, you have spent years trying to forget. I think it's time you got to the truth.
What have they done to my daughter?
If we can't discern what's an attack on me personally and what's an attack on me as a candidate, then I think we're lost. We have no focus. Honey. Hi, honey. What are you doing here?
I just decided to go out for a while. I left a note for Mom.
Well, it's awfully nice to see you, but we're in the middle of a meeting.
I won't get in the way.
Okay. Why don't you have a seat over there?
Okay.
We can continue.
The register makes you sound like a money-grubbing developer, Brian. We can't just roll over and play dead.
My point is, what do we have to gain by fighting it in the press? Everybody understands it's a tiny housing development.
That eats into old-growth forests. We should have anticipated the backlash.
And let's look at the positives of what people know. Low-income housing, it's providing a lot of jobs. I think people understand right now that we can't do everything.
Why not? Incorporate greenbelts into the development. Offer discounts for solar heating hookups. Use recycled building materials. Make it a selling point.
We appreciate the input, Katie, but we've been at this for 48 hours.
Let her go on.
Maybe you won't be able to site as many homes, so offset the cost somewhere else. You can still be environmentally sensitive and fiscally pragmatic all at the same time. I mean, I'm never gonna live there, so I don't have a stake in this. And who knows if I'll be around long enough to see this project succeed or fail. But you have a chance to make a real impact on the community.
Why have you been hiding her, Brian? We could have used her days ago.
That kid of yours is hard to figure out.
Thank you, Katie. Now, could you all give me a proper response to that?
Brian, I think we can...
You okay, Judith?
No, not really.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Marcus, if only there were.
What's that? But it generates interest. That's the whole thing. It generates interest.
But if it's not...
What did you mean you wouldn't be around much longer?
What, you think I'm gonna spend the rest of my life here? What about college? You know, you can't keep me locked up in that bedroom forever.
Katie.
I'm gonna call Dad right now if you don't tell me what's going on.
There's a doctor here who's gonna check your test results. Hi, I'm Judith English. I'm here to see Dr. Geary.
Oh, go on in. He's been waiting.
Oh, come on in.
No way. No more doctors.
Katie, he can help us.
There's nothing wrong with me.
You stay right here. I won't be long.
Some of these findings remind me of studies we did when I was with NASA.
What do you mean?
Oh, complaints about blackouts, edema of the eyelids and the periorbital tissue are frequently associated with prolonged weightlessness. From what I can see here, your daughter's in training.
In training? All I care about is that she's all right.
Your daughter's more than all right, Mrs. English. If she was part of our study, she'd be a prime candidate for long-term space travel. Why don't you tell me more about her? When did this all start?
Dr. Geary, do you believe that there's life on other planets?
No one's brought back so much as a cocktail napkin from a UFO. Then again, how many Aboriginal tribes have a piece of a Boeing 747 in their possession?
You don't look so good. Are you okay? Do you want some water or something?
I hate doctors.
This is actually from a space agency report. If there exists the possibility of encountering living beings, it would be advisable to set down in an unpopulated area so as to study the flora and fauna in safety and at our discretion.
The main objective would be to gather living specimens, possibly tagging them for future study. With minimum amount of fuss or impact to the indigenous culture.
It's what they're doing.
Are you all right?
Dr. Carey, I want you to talk to my daughter. I want you to read this to her. She won't listen to me. Maybe you can help her.
Mrs. English, you're not the first person who's come into my office with these kinds of questions.
I'm afraid I'm going to lose her. What are you doing here?
We can help you, Judith.
You get off my property or I'll have you arrested.
Please,
Everywhere I turn, there you are, watching us, waiting. Why don't you just leave us alone?
We know what you're going through. We work with people just like you.
Come to one of our meetings. Listen to what other families have gone through. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
This is between Katie and me. We can take care of it ourselves.
Tens of thousands of people believe it's happened to them.
You're not alone.
My daughter's about Katie's age, Judith. I thought I was strong enough to handle it alone, but I wasn't.
Katie? Katie, honey, are you home? Katie? What are you doing?
I'm moving in with Dad. I told him he finally flipped out. And we'll make it legal if that's what it takes to keep you away.
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna try to stop you if that's what you want to do. Just do me one favor.
What?
Come here. Come here. The drawings you were doing in school, what were they?
Nothing. They were doodles.
And the blackouts, all the missing time?
I was sleepwalking. I was drunk. I was daydreaming. I don't know.
Katie, try to think. What were you doing in the field?
If all the doctors couldn't figure it out, how should I know?
The accident you had with Matt? You said he was paralyzed?
He knew we were going to crash. He panicked.
Why are you blocking the windows to your room?
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I think you know the answers. Are you afraid they're coming back, Katie? It's a transmitter, honey. They use it to keep track of us. We're just like animals to them. Once I've tagged you, you can never get away. I have one too.
You want me to be crazy? Fine, okay?
I know.
I'll be crazy
Okay.
just like you.
I know this doesn't make any sense to you, and I also know how painful it is. Believe me, I did everything I could to try to forget what they did to me.
You know, maybe if I lived with Dad all these years, I wouldn't be so messed up, okay? Maybe these things wouldn't be happening to me.
You have to try to remember.
Get out of my way.
Okay, honey, wait. You gotta try to remember. Okay,
No!
okay.
No,
Okay, honey,
go away,
okay.
leave me alone.
Can't let them get you.
No.
We gotta get out of here. Here, take my hand.
No! They're never gonna stop this. It won't.
Hang on to me. Hang on. Shh, come on, stay with me. Come on, stay with me. We're gonna get out of here. Come on.
asleep. Stop it! Leave us alone! Go away! Leave us alone! No! Leave us alone! Go! Honey, no, stay up. Stay up, keep moving. Come on. Stay away to me, honey. Come on. Katie, no, honey, no. Katie, no. Honey, get up, please. Get up. Up. No, here. Come on. Okay, help me. Oh, get you. Oh, okay. Oh, honey. Leave her alone! Please! You don't need her! I'll do anything you want! Please! Take me! Mom? Mom! Come on, you've got to help me! Katie, calm down. Tell us what's wrong. It's all my fault. Mommy was trying to save me.
Where's your mother?
He took her. He took her away.
Who? Who took her?
Hurry!
Katie!
Come on.
Katie!
My God.
No, it can't be.
Katie, I want you to tell me what happened to your mother. Where's your mother, Katie? Katie. We gotta get some help.
No, it's of no use. I know what they're doing to her. It's always the same. They tell you not to be afraid. You don't want to help them, but they make you. They say it's your responsibility, that you have to. But I'm too scared.
Why are they doing this?
Because they haven't gotten it right.
What?
The experiment. They want to combine their intelligence with our emotions. They think they're making a better world, but it's not working. They should have been crying.
It was
so quiet.
Oh my God. You're taking our eggs.
They speeded things up. It's just not working.
Why aren't they moving? Why isn't he crying? He'll never survive. Of course they're dying. Children can't be separated from their mothers. Babies need to be touched. They need to be loved. No. It has nothing to do with me. God. Tell me he isn't Katie's. This isn't right. You have to stop. Children need their mothers. Can't separate human beings from each other or we're lost. It's that connection between us that's life itself. I don't want to lose my daughter. Please, please, don't take her from me. Katie?
Mom! Katie! Katie, are you okay? I am so sorry everything I said. I should have listened.
Honey.
Did you see the babies?
Yeah. They're not coming back.
They're never gonna leave us alone.
Oh, no, listen. Look. They understand that we need to be together. It's over. It's over. We're safe.
If you need anything.
I know. Thanks.
Not a word, Mother. Ah.
We got so much work done on the house today. I am actually looking forward to going to sleep tonight.
I haven't had any nightmares in over a week.
I can't remember that far back. You got pretty insane around here, huh? I'm sorry if I did things that hurt you, Mom. I guess I wasn't much of a daughter.
You were exactly who I raised you to be.
You're starting to sound like Grandma.
It was a car.